A new study linked a spike in infant deaths to a Texas abortion ban. This is devastating news. Very, very sad news. But we knew that this was going to happen. Scholars, experts predicted that restricting the options of women would lead to two things. One, a rise in infant mortality rates, and two, a rise in maternal mortality rates. One of those things have already come to fruition. And we are waiting, hoping that the other is not following in its wake. That data around maternal mortality rates is not following in its wake. This is the reality that you face when you take the healthcare decisions out of the hands of women and place it into the hands of men in state houses and Supreme Courts and Fox News and think tanks like the Heritage Foundation. This is what you get. And it is sad. I want to show you a clip, but first I'm going to say hello. Hi, I'm Garrison. Guest hosting today. This week, actually, today included, but guest hosting this week for Jesse while he and Brittany Page are out on a much deserved vacation for 1 week. So I'm here, guest hosting, sitting in. I'm glad you're here with me. I want to show you a clip, but I'll start by saying that though we see a rise in infant mortality rates, though women are crying out across the country saying that this is not right, though doctors, medical professionals are crying out saying this isn't what we needed to do. This is going against science. It's going against good common sense. These decisions are too complex to place in the hands of someone who is totally disconnected from the intimate matters of these decisions. Even though that's the reality that we face in this country, as I said yesterday, even though a majority of the country believe that they don't know all the context and all the things, so people should have the option to take their own reproductive health into their own hands. Even though a majority of the country believes that, these facts have not stopped former President Donald Trump from taking all of the credit for dismantling Roe v. Wade in this election. Watch this.
I got rid of Roe v. Wade. Supreme Court justices and the Supreme Court ruled to end the moral and constitutional atrocity known as Roe v. Wade. Very important. We did the Roe v. Wade thing, which they've been trying to get it done. If it weren't for me with Roe v. Wade, you wouldn't even be talking about this. Getting rid of Roe v. Wade was an incredible thing. I'm the one that got rid of Roe v. Wade. And what I did by killing Roe v. Wade, which everyone said was impossible. For 54 years, they were trying to get Roe v. Wade terminated, and I did it. And I'm proud to have done it.
Do you believe in punishment for abortion? Yes or no, as a principle?
The answer is that there has to be some form of punishment.
For the woman?
Yeah, there has to be some form. And we were able to do that when we terminated Roe v. Wade. Now, when you look at it and you look at what's happening all over the country now, states are voting. Ohio just voted. All different, by the way. It's tailor-made, and it's really working out well for people. And they're very, very happy. Every legal scholar felt for a long time. For 53 years, they've been trying to do it.
That's presidential candidate Donald Trump. Now let's talk some numbers. Infant deaths surged by 12.9%, almost 13%, in Texas, compared to the 1.8% that it rose for the rest of the country. And this all comes after Texas enacts some of the strictest and most restricting and, frankly, most confusing abortion laws in the country. There are no exceptions for birth defects, though there are, I believe, exceptions for saving the life of the mother. But the language is so confusing that doctors aren't really sure when they are able to take action and when they aren't able to take action. This matters. You might be saying, okay, Texas. I don't live in Texas. Texas is crazy. It's a great state with phenomenal people, but some of the leaders there are doing things that I don't agree with. That's what you're saying. Your words, not mine. Okay. But this matters because states like Texas and Florida are often leaders in these conversations. Other states are watching what Texas is doing. They're watching what Governor DeSantis in Florida, what he's doing, and they're using it as a model for the type of legislation that they want to enact in their states on a state level. And so what goes in Texas may happen in Tennessee. It may be the case in Louisiana. It may be the case in Georgia because they're watching. And that's why elections matter. There are candidates who are interested in going above and beyond what Texas has done. There's rhetoric that I'm seeing from folks on the far right who like to go even further. But the data is clear that these decisions are far too complex and far too nuanced for some overarching blanket legislation that women and their doctors have decisions to make, that women and their partners have decisions to make that we should not be involved in. I'd love to know your thoughts. Why don't you get down in the comments and let us know what you think. Again, my name is Garrison Hayes. I'm guest hosting for Jesse this week. Really excited to be here. You guys have been so kind. Listen, you can go subscribe to my channel. I'd really greatly appreciate if you would consider going to subscribe to my channel. The link is down in the description. I talk about race and history and culture and current events, and we have a lot of fun over there. Be sure to subscribe to this channel while you're here if you aren't already. And go ahead and follow Jesse on all of the social media platforms. You can find links below. My links are down there as well. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. Those are the places where I'm active. Everywhere else, like maybe I'll show up, right? I can't do it all, folks. It's good to be here. Good to see you. Please get down in the comments. Let us know what you think. I'll be down there watching. Until next time, peace.